Boop! We live. Welcome to the Thunderdome.
What's going on, everybody? Oh my God, it is Tuesday night. I'm tired. How are
Me
you doing,
too,
Bronson?
bro.
Yeah, you
I
are? All right.
slept through my lunch. Like it was.
Wow,
Mm,
taking your lunch to sleep. That's a new level of tired.
oh, I've done that plenty of times.
I
Like
mean,
that's
I'm sorry, that's a higher level of tired.
yeah. Like, as shitty as it is, like you don't want to spend your lunch asleep, but
Man, today I would have. If I could have, I probably would.
that's the one good part about working at home is like the second that I'm on lunch, I can just
with that chair and everything, yeah.
it's just out, son.
Oh man.
Um.
Well, hey guys, this is Bronson over here. My name's Aaron, and this is Top TENish. We rank things here, and we usually do video games, but this week we're feeling a little different. Well,
We like unlimited anime.
we do like unlimited anime. I don't watch unlimited anime. I should watch more anime, but
We should watch more anime. That I will agree with.
why doesn't Marvel make anime? No, don't answer that question.
I mean, WandaVision was really good. If it was an anime, I would have been fine with that.
I mean, sure.
I mean, I'm excited for Falcon and Winter Soldier next week.
Can't wait. I forgot. Is that next week?
It is on the 19th. That is next Friday.
Wow. All right. That'll be fun. I know we're talking about something else, but real quick, I think it's weird. I don't know. Maybe it'll be explained, but I think it's weird they're still calling him Falcon.
Yeah. I think that there's probably a story thing behind that.
Yeah. Okay. Because I feel like once you own the shield, doesn't that make you Captain America? Isn't that how that works?
No, not in the comics.
Oh, if it does, okay. If that's not how it works in the comics, then fine. But I guess my own idea of how that works made that weird.
Who was that dude who became Captain America after Captain
America? I don't know.
No. No, the Captain America actor is Chris Evans.
Also in my mind, when in Civil War, like after that happens, I thought Falcon actually became Captain America.
That's what I thought. Like but apparently, like he gets the shield.
Yeah.
And then
and then he's just the Falcon still.
And he's just like the Falcon, but with the shield. But like, here we go. Replacing a legend. You just going to say the Captain America was a valuable public relations tool. So yeah, like they had. There's been like multiple Captain Americas.
Yes.
And then, like it's not so much the shield. But yeah, so
okay.
Like Steve and also Steve Rogers has unbecome Captain America.
Right.
Like he's like, I am disenfranchised with America, and he becomes after the Watergate scandal, he becomes nomad.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds actually like fun.
And then he becomes like U.S. agent known as the Captain. And then he finally goes back to like Captain America.
There's a real bad WWE storyline that happened in the early 2000s where Hulk Hogan entered in disguise as like Mr. America or something. It was bad.
Captain America is a superhero that I feel like should be really easy to write.
Mm-hmm.
But like because they don't want to make him boring, they like overcomplicate it. And like they also like try and get like political, and I'm like, dude, this is like very much like Superman type stuff. Like truth, justice, American way, always does the right thing. That's his shtick. That is who he is. Like,
that can be rough if you're writing him by himself, I imagine. Because then you have to basically, I imagine you have to like define what the American way is and navigate, tough issues. But I don't know, when you're with a team, he can just be Captain America.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I think they handle it pretty well in the movies anyway.
I love that first Captain America movie.
Oh, I think that first one's real good.
I actually like the one that everyone fucking goes insane over is like, I love Winter Soldier. I'm like, that one's the most. That's the one I dislike of the 3 Captain America movies.
So you go so far as to say dislike?
I shouldn't say dislike,
because
like,
I think all the Captain America movies are great.
I think it's good.
Okay.
I think it's good. I think so. Anthony has been watching through these movies.
Yes.
And I've been getting his reactions to them, and sometimes we line up, sometimes we don't.
Sure.
Like we don't line up on Guardians 2. I think Guardians 2 is the best Marvel movie. It is a wonderful character piece, and the ending has made me cry every time I've watched it.
Sure.
Every single fucking time. Without fail. You know, like, I'm so lucky you're my boy. Just cry.
Yeah.
Just every fucking time. No, you know. But Winter Soldier, we kind of both had the same opinion of it, which was, this is a really good, intriguing movie. Like, it's entertaining until the last 45 minutes, where it's just one long action scene that just is too fucking long.
Okay.
I am just like, please, for the love of fucking God, let this shit be over with. So I ranked the Marvel movies not that long ago, and I kept it like saved on my computer.
Yeah.
And I'm sure one day we'll get around to fucking.
That'll be a list to.
That'll be one that's
to
fucking,
do.
That's gonna be a hard one.
Yeah, I would almost want to. It would be that would be a good way to hype that list up, is to like do a watch party with people in the Discord or something through all of them.
But like this is how I had it ranked: like best, great, good, all right, bad. And I had Winter Soldier in all right.
Okay.
And this is the company he shares with all right: Age of Ultron.
Ooh.
Black Panther. Iron Man 2. Thor 1. And Captain Marvel. For reference, these are the films I have in good. Both the Spider-Man.
Sure.
The first Avengers. Thor Ragnarok.
Man, really? Okay.
And Ant-Man 2.
Ant-Man 2. That's one of the few I still haven't seen.
This is the one I have in great. So these are what I consider great movies. Guardians 1. Iron Man 1. Iron Man 3.
Oh.
And Endgame.
Wow.
Ant-Man. These are what I consider my top 5 Marvel movies. Infinity War. Doctor Strange.
Wow.
Captain America.
Yeah.
Civil War.
Yeah.
And Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Yeah, it is 5. Okay.
And then, if you're curious what I consider to be hot garbage, Thor 2 and Hulk.
Oh, yeah. You know, that's not a bad garbage list. Fuck, man. I think that other Hulk movie that they made in the early 2000s was better than what they did for the Marvel one. Yeah.
Both made by Universal. Both not great.
Yeah. And then what was the other one? Thor 2.
Thor 2.
I recently saw someone say that movie is better than anyone gives it credit for, and it makes me want to go watch it again, because I remember being in the theater, and it was like, taking it as it is by itself, I had a fun time. Was it good? I don't even remember what happened in it. But
I am a big proponent of us watching through all of these and talking about them.
I'm more than happy to do that. But you're already doing it with Anthony, so like get through it with Anthony first.
Okay. I mean, like, yeah, I'm doing Anthony. It's going to be a while. Like, if we wanted to start doing it for here, I'd be fine.
Oh, okay. Man, really? All right. I don't know what your bandwidth for Marvel stuff is. I guess it's high.
It is very high. I love those movies. Some of them I'm more jazzed to watch than others.
Yeah.
Admittedly.
Yeah.
Like for like phase 2 for me is just rough, bro. Like I like
because what are
if
those
it
movies?
that's Cap 2, Iron Man 3, Thor 2, Age of Ultron, um Ant-Man and Guardians.
There's some
And
good
it's like
stuff in there.
if not for like there are 3 of my greats in there, but there are also 3 of my very mess in there. And it's
Right.
like um phase 1 just fucking Hulk, man. It's so not good. And then phase 3 just has so many fucking movies in it.
Oh yeah, no. Well, once they started hitting their stride, it was like whatever. But
And now we're in phase 4.
Again, we're here to talk about something else, but real quick, I did play some Marvel's Avengers earlier this week.
Yeah. And
I was thinking it would be really hard to jump back into the combat, and after just like messing around with it for 15 minutes, I was back in it, and playing Cap is still crazy fun. Playing as everyone is really fun. It's still challenging. And so there's stuff to work with. And then went into the Hive mode, got to floor 6 of 6. I was feeling really good, and it crashed.
Great.
So it's more stable. I'm not seeing any heads poke through floors.
Good.
I'm happy about the fact that I can sprint through areas. I didn't feel like starting the story yet. The new story that they've added, but obviously it's more story, so that's probably that's the best, a continuation of the best part of this game. But
how long that is?
Yeah, I have no idea. But we should play some more sometime if it's stable.
Yeah, I'd be down. I'm down to Iron Man it up.
They don't have cross save, do they?
No, they don't have cross anything.
Yeah, no, they don't have crossplay. They were talking about it, but I don't think they're anywhere near that.
Yeah,
because I was thinking about picking up for the Series X, but if I can't cross save after all the time I put into Cap, I'm not doing it.
I had that exact thought. I was just like, man, I wouldn't mind doing this on my Xbox.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Yeah, so.
But
anyway, let's get cracking. We are not here to talk about Marvel.
Marvel's Avengers anime. No. We're here to talk Dragon Ball. I don't know if you guys noticed. I don't know if you guys noticed from the name or our logo, but we kind of have a thing for Dragon Ball.
Or our emotes.
For that matter.
Hey man, that tier 3 sub, wabam.
That's true. Oh god. But yeah, we're here to rank some Dragon Ball story arcs. Is that correct?
Yes, we have pulled every arc in the history of the Dragon Ball, and now we are going to rank it. And
if you could for me, because I need to go grab a beer because I already went through this first one. If you could just read off the arcs that we are ranking here.
All right, we have Pilaf, the First World Tournament, Red Ribbon, Tien, Piccolo Jr., Saiyan, Namek, Frieza, Garlic Jr., Android, Cell, Otherworld Tournament / Team Gohan, Boo, Black Star Dragon Balls, Baby, Super 17, the Black Dragons, Beerus, Resurrection F, 6 vs 7, Goku Black, Post Black Filler, and the Tournament of Power.
Woo!
A couple notes. I did fold a couple of things together. Ginyu and Namek Saga I folded together.
Yeah.
I folded Tien and Fortune Teller Baba together because it's like 5 episodes.
Right.
And we also folded Otherworld Tournament. We also folded Android and like Future Trunks together.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, dude, like I'm not putting a 10 episode arc in here.
I mean, Trunks' whole story is revolves around the androids, so it's like.
So.
Yep.
So I'm gonna start setting these up by series, just so there's like break points and we can kind of.
Okay, you want to just let me know. So we're doing. So I don't know how to do it on Dragon Ball, or you're separating by Dragon Ball Z, and
Z, GT, etc. Also, we're doing the Animu, so that's why GT is on here. You know.
Yep.
And there are parts of GT that are good, to be fair.
Sure.
Parts. So what do we think is like the bottom of the barrel here? Like because there's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So there's 24. Like what do we think is like 20, like 19 to 24?
Ooh, the worst of the worst?
Yeah, what do you think is the worst one here? Like, which of these sagas is just like, ugh, no.
Well, I mean, so we have this. First of all, I'm seeing this post-Black filler. What happened in that?
There is like, okay, so that is the Gohan Great Saiyaman movie thing.
Yes.
That is the Goku calls an assassination on himself. That's the Goku hit fight as well because of that.
Oh, the Goku hit fight's good.
There's
the Gohan movie bit bums me out because, like, first of all, yes, like Great Saiyaman deserves a movie. Great Saiyaman should always be a thing. But then, like, I just remember at the end of it, it's like Videl, like, I am valuable because I am a mother and a wife, and it's like, fuck, what we've lost. God damn it.
There's the like Krillin like learning his old training thing again.
Yeah, seeing Krillin come back is
good.
Baseball
arc.
Is that an arc? That's an episode.
Or the baseball episode, rather. Sorry.
Which is a fantastic episode and like is yep. Okay.
The Ariel episode, like they bring in that Dr. Slump character.
Okay. I'm not gonna say this is bad.
Yeah, no, it's not bad. Is the thing yeah, it's filler. Like it's what filler is, but it doesn't make me be like, oh god.
I mean, what makes this difficult is that you folded a lot of the stuff that on its own probably would have folded, but it's been included with better stuff. So like I want to take aim at like GT first.
So I think looking at this list, there's 2 sagas that when I watch through the series, I just fucking go, fuck, I don't want to do this. And it's Black Star Dragon Balls.
Okay.
Fucking horrible. So bad. The only good part about that is the Para Brothers.
Okay.
That's fucking it. And that's because they're dumb. And then the first half of the Namek/Ginyu saga. Like when they're traveling to Namek.
Okay, that's Namek. Fair, but like you can't take off that first half.
Right. And then Garlic Jr. is also pretty shit.
Isn't that also when Vegeta says Mondo cool?
He didn't say that. That was a thing from a con, man.
Damn. Well, that just makes it infinitely worse. See, Black Star Dragon Balls. I'm ready to get rid of Black Star Dragon Balls.
Okay, that's 24?
Yep.
I'll put that at 24. I'll mark 24 next to it.
You're ranking all of these. Wow, okay, that's fine.
So let's do it. That's 24.
All right. Man,
boom.
This makes it harder that you're ranking all of them. It is top 10-ish. Like, there's no rules.
Yep.
See, I kind of want to separate these into tiers first, and that would help us.
All right. So I mean, that still is what the conversation we're having now. When you watch through this franchise,
right?
Which of these is like just fucking dog shit? And like I look at Garlic Jr.
Yeah,
I
no,
look,
Garlic Jr. was the next one I was looking at.
and I look at like the first half of Namek, and
But the second half of Namek.
Yeah, that's true. And I look at like the Red Ribbon Army.
Ooh. Okay.
But since we agree, Garlic Jr.
Yeah,
Garlic Jr. it is. All right. So where do we go next? Where do we go next?
Ooh. Let's see. So again, other than Pilaf, like I'm not very familiar with Dragon Ball, and same goes for GT. As for Z,
All right, I need to get rid of Garlic Jr. Okay.
Yes.
Bye.
I gotta tell you, like, I don't think it deserves to be at the bottom. I'm just gonna say this right now, though. Like, Boo Saga did not hold me.
Really?
Yeah.
There's so much good shit in there, though.
There is good shit in
like
there.
they're like, I get why, because it's so fucking long.
Yeah.
Like, it is so fucking long, and at times it really does. The pacing in Boo sucks.
Mm-hmm.
But like, there's so many moments in Boo where I'm also just like, fuck yeah!
I distinctly remember when I stopped and like just waited to find out what happened afterwards was when I think it was Goku and Vegeta were turned into candy and then were eaten and then they were traveling around inside Boo, and I'm like, okay, yeah, all right. Yeah, let's see here. 6 versus 7. What was that again? Oh, no, 6 versus 7. Duh, the worlds.
The Champa versus versus Beerus tournaments.
Frieza 2.
That was Resurrection F.
Okay, all right. Well then, yeah. Okay. Then
I think the movie version of that is better.
Right.
And the animation in it is shit, which is why I think that actually is a lower tier one.
Okay. Okay.
I actually do think that's lower tier.
There's not a lot from Z or Super. I think Post Black Filler has good stuff in it, but I also think looking at the rest of this list is lower tier. I don't know about bottom.
Probably saying Red Ribbon Army, I'm saying, is near the bottom.
Okay.
I know a lot of people like think that's fucking heresy, but I'm like, dude, I've watched that recently with Stephanie, and it made me make that up until that saga, the rest of that show is so well paced. And then that saga is like, here's 10-minute shots of like Goku just flying the Nimbus and us panning the camera.
Which I love that. I'll set that as wallpaper, but hey.
Yeah, like it's just not like, I don't get why they did it that way, and I just don't like it. The pacing sucks, and like there's some really cool moments. Android 8's in there, Murasaki's in there, Roshi has a couple cool combat moments in there that are really neat, but like overall, like I cannot tell you a memorable worth a shit fight in that saga where I'm like, holy shit, that was so hype. And every other saga has at least one or two of those. Even fucking Garlic Jr., I think its fights are more interesting.
Wow.
Than what goes on in the fucking Red Ribbon Army.
Okay.
I think Red Ribbon Army is a lot more better for plot, and that's more interesting.
Well, then what do you think overall, then?
I'd say 22 is fine. If you're cool with it, I'm cool with it.
As far as I know. Yeah. Yep.
All right. Red Ribbon Army. Boom. All right. I'd say we got about one or two more in the just like ugh tier.
Okay. Do you have names? Name names.
I think just because like it is filler at its heart, like Post Black, like it is, and I also think I don't think it's bottom, but I think it's close. I think Goku Black, the fact that it's pointless.
Oh man, it's the ending. It's the ending.
It has the Broly problem. I'm not talking about new Broly. The old Broly movie.
Okay.
Yeah, so the old Broly movies could not have been described more perfectly than by Vegeta in Team 4-Star, which is he's so dumb, but he's so cool. He's so dumb. That's that's where we got one of our lovely soundboard bites from, in fact. And we got a comment from Antoni Tristan saying, "Love is blind." Hearts.
Thank you, Anthony. How you do?
Oh, it is blind. There's no way I could have dated otherwise.
Haha.
But that's where we got this from.
Oh my God, he's so goddamn cool.
Yeah, that's a good clip. I love the idea of Goku Black. I like the idea of that character. I get it. It makes sense. I think it's all ruined by the end where, like, they reach the depths of depths and then say, why don't we just talk to Zeno? And then he fixes it.
Which creates future problems because, like, why don't they just do that for, like, everything that isn't Zeno?
Right! Like, what? How? That was, like, a real depth. That, like, sucked. And, like, how are they going to get out of this? And then, like, it didn't feel earned in any way. It was
Especially because that saga also has, like, Vegito in it.
Right.
And that saga also has, like, all these other power-ups.
I actually...
And techniques.
Yeah, we've talked about this before a while ago, or early in Super Gamecraft, Gamecraft's life. I actually really enjoyed Goku Black, and then that end sours the whole thing. Yeah, that's... But otherwise, I like a lot of it. Even the dumb, like, I'm getting back into the time machine for the 3rd time. I think I've got him this time. All right.
That was another problem I had with that arc of just like, I'm getting back in the time machine. We're going back again. Fuck, dude.
I loved it. I thought it was hilarious.
Was so good until the end, says Ninja. Yeah, that's true.
Yep, it was the end. The end messed it up.
Let's see. Okay, so we have Garlic Jr., Red Ribbon Iron, Black Star. I could see Super 17 being that kind of low. I think he's kind of like the ideal. So here's the problem with like these Dragon Ball GT like sagas, and why they're gonna be like they're all really fucking cool ideas.
Right.
Like if I explained to you all of when he went to hell, the Doctor from the Baby Saga and Dr. Gero hooked up, and through their hatred of Goku, scienced their way up a portal from hell to Earth, and now Goku has to go fight all of his old bad guys, including a ultra super ridiculous version of Android 17.
Okay, I didn't know that was the plot. That sounds fantastic.
And they just fuck it up.
Damn, man.
The only good part is Piccolo is now like the guardian of hell.
As he should be.
Like Piccolo goes to hell to get Goku
he should be Gohan's dad, but also.
But yeah, Piccolo goes to hell to get Goku out, and it works, but then Piccolo has to stay there. And then Piccolo is just like, yep, I'm the guardian of hell now.
Wait, then what happens after that? He's just
in hell.
He's just in hell, and then that's like part of the reason, like one of the many reasons that GT is just like this not canon thing.
Yeah, I mean, like he helps with the Universal Spirit Bomb at the end of the series, which is another reason why the end of that series is cool.
Cool. All right.
But like,
awesome, you can lend energy from hell.
Yeah, I feel like there was a college course on Dragon Ball. You'd be a Professor Bronson. I also teach Warcraft lore.
Yeah, no.
I teach Warcraft lore and Dragon Ball. So.
You'd have to teach raid theory.
Fuck. Alright, this is what you do. You just fucking... I want you to go cut the head off. I want you to, like, cover, like, 8 cats in grease and try and go catch them. That's what we want. There's a ton of good ideas in GT, but yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm willing to put Super 17 that low.
Okay.
You know, like I think that like I liked when Goku who fights Frieza and Cell, and they think they're all hot shit, but then Goku's like, "Lol, guys, it's been like how long do you think I've been training?"
Right, yeah, exactly. Like you think Goku of all people is stopping training during this time? That's very funny.
Yeah. So like other bottom 5, I think Black Dragon the Baby are higher though. So like other bottom 5, I think like I think Goku Black Filler's up there.
Just because it's not like a concentrated.
Yeah, it's a filler.
Good stuff.
Right?
There's good stuff in there, but
it's like post Black Filler is what I think goes there.
No, like after Black, I was sitting there like waiting for Tournament of Power, and there was fun stuff in there in between, but it was all about like, okay, when's the next actual arc? So, yep.
All right. Cry 3. Aww. It's okay. We'll I'm sure that we will rank something you like high.
There's good stuff in here. There's still good. There's plenty of good stuff in here.
All right. Now that we're at kind of like the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
What do you think is like lower bottom? Like what is stuff that's like okay to watch, but isn't like amazing?
Okay, so
like, goodish.
Like of the things I don't know, I'm looking at Piccolo Jr. I'm looking at
Piccolo Jr. is like that's a top 5 arc in my mind.
Really? Okay.
That's dude, the Piccolo Goku fight alone.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking of Garlic Jr. because I saw the Junior there. All right, no, we're good. All right.
Yeah.
I didn't realize what I was reading in front of me. Okay, no, Piccolo Jr. Never mind. Okay to watch.
Piccolo Jr. and Tien arcs are so
see,
good.
I don't know anything about the Tien arc.
Tien breaks Yamcha's leg and makes him a bitch.
Is that where it starts?
That's no. Yamcha gets made a bitch in the tournament against Roshi when Roshi fucking literally knocks him out of the ring with wind.
Oh wow, yeah, that'll do it.
Punches the air, and the air knocks Yamcha out of the ring.
Because all I watched was the first arc of Dragon Ball and like the introduction of Yamcha with the Wolf Fang fist. Like, oh, okay, seems like he'd be pretty cool. And then I guess World Tournament it goes bad.
Yamcha is literally there just to show you how strong the new bad guy is.
Fair enough.
That is his like because Yamcha is like, oh, he hangs with Goku and Krillin is like almost as strong, and then it's like here's how badass Jackie Chun, Tien, and Piccolo are. Right. They job him.
Yeah.
Immediately.
I think it's deceptive because Wolf Fang Fist is such a good name for a move. Oh, Jesus, what's happening? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey, what's up, Ray?
Breaking and entering.
How you doing, Ray? What up, bud?
See, you won't let me on the Discord, so now I have to physically come here. What top 10ish are we doing?
We're ranking the Dragon Ball sagas. All of them. In the anime.
What number are you at?
We're at number 19. This is
Yeah, no, there's a lot.
So is the top the best?
No, we have them ranked in order of when they happen right now, and then we're slowly like bringing them into order. Gotcha. A couple comments in the chat. The A drink. Everyone bless. Everyone heart. Thank you, Anthony, for the hearts. And then Emily says Ray.
What's going on, Emily?
Hey, how's your migraine doing?
A lot better.
Good.
Hold on 1 second. Roll with me real quick, Bronson.
What's up?
We're gonna scoot.
Oh God, there's scooting happening.
There we go. Now I'm in the camera more.
There you go.
Anthony keeps saying "love is blind" in the chat.
Anthony, what's going on, man? What's happening?
All right. Black Star Dragon Balls.
Yeah.
Black Star Dragon Balls. Is that the one? Like
that's the intro to GT. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That was.
Oh, garlic. I like garlic.
I do like garlic. Garlic's good.
Garlic by itself, yes, great.
I'm hanging in there, says Emily, despite all the BS at work. How are you, bro? How are you, Ray?
I'm doing good. I have content coming. In 2 weeks, my YouTube's going live. I've got 7 things in the queue already.
Nice.
Yes. Bronson, you're still the only member of my Discord?
Yeah, I am.
Because I forgot how to send out more invites.
I'm your number 1 fan.
Whoa, you have infinite bits? How'd you hack the system?
I have infinite bits on our channel. I am our god.
Yeah.
Only Yu-Gi fans says that to me. We do a Yu-Gi-Oh list eventually.
I'm down.
Shit.
Not at the last.
Top 5 Exodia parts. Number 5, right foot.
I thought you guys were streaming tonight for some reason.
We are streaming.
We are streaming right now.
Like a game.
Oh, that's tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
Tomorrow's Halo, and then Thursday's Pirates.
that's right.
You joining us for Pirates this week?
Uh,
Or is Thomas being lame and not doing a D&D game?
Thomas hasn't answered me in 3 days, so I'm gonna.
Man, it'd be man. Why is that so familiar?
So probably gonna join you on Pirates.
Cool. I love when you come for Pirates.
Yeah.
Number 1 says HR Ninja Yu-Gi-Oh. Like your hat.
Thank you. My Unis Honest merch finally showed up. I'm so excited.
Oh,
Nice.
It's a channel that doesn't exist anymore.
Are you guys actually going to get Halo to work?
That's on me. I gotta figure out. I'm having some.
Did your PC Halo work? What's going on?
It's downloaded 80%.
Oh, you get back to it, buddy.
I will finish it.
Definitely
It'll be
welcome
ready
back.
to go by the end of tonight.
Cool. I mean, it's a 120 gig game. I understand why it's.
It's
No.
not. It's like I don't know. It's a larger issue. I don't know what's happening, but it'll be done. Don't worry about it.
Hopefully you will. All right. So number 19.
Ooh. Can we talk about the Beerus saga for a second?
Really?
Yeah.
I would put Frieza actually. Because like at least the
Frieza
Beerus
1?
saga- Frieza 2.
Frieza
Not
2.
Frieza 1.
Okay, all right.
Frieza 1's like.
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
That's like top 10.
Yeah,
bro.
at least.
That's minimum. No. Frieza 2 has shitty animation. Like the animation's bad. Like really bad.
I didn't notice. Okay.
I
mean, Dragon Ball Super's animation and like art in general is like
wildly
weird.
inconsistent.
Yeah.
But like even this is like so bad. Anthony loves us all. Thank you, buddy.
Thanks, Anthony. I'm
But-
sorry, not Anthony.
Yep. Anthony hot.
All
So,
right.
But yeah, like its art sucks. It's fucking everyone looks so oil.
It's the shadow. They add the shadow, and like they're like, we're doing detailed work on this. It's like, well,
Kinda, I guess.
kind of.
Yeah, but if you look up like like Resurrection F arc animation,
Yeah.
and like look at like individual frames that people have brought up, it is like the ugliest shit in the world. Like
yeah, HR Ninja says there's so much better as movies than his episodes, which like, yeah, the movies are great.
yeah, like the movies are, but like, and also I feel like the Beerus stuff adds context, and like Resurrection F does too, but I didn't feel like I needed any of it.
Yeah.
Other than Gohan getting punked, like that's it.
Yeah, Frieza 2 in that context, like, yeah. How would you compare Frieza 2 to Goku Black?
Oh, Goku Black is way better.
Okay, all right.
Like,
Yep.
it's way better.
I think Frieza 2's next, unless Baby or Black Dragons or
I'd say yeah. I'd rather watch Baby and maybe Black Dragons.
maybe.
Yeah. Resurrection F. I think they're like it's better as a movie for one.
Mm-hmm.
And I think its animation is bad, dude. Like once again, I can show you individual screen caps that people have pulled that are like, what the fuck?
Right.
And then like, yeah, there's just so much in it where I'm just like, yeah.
Fair enough.
Versus, if we were talking about the movie, that'd be a different fucking.
That would be a different story, but that's not that's not the list we're doing.
Talk here.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Resurrection F, Freeze 2, pulling off the board. All right, so down to 18. All right.
Let's see here.
I look at Pilaf.
Okay.
I look at the first half of Namek.
You can't do the first half of Namek. You have to say name the whole thing.
It's fine. I look at Namek.
Okay.
And I look at Black Dragon.
All right. Of those 3, I don't know anything about Black Dragon.
I think Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is awesome.
Yes.
It's one of the best parts of the whole series.
Yep.
I think the stuff with the fire and ice dragons, super awesome as well. I think the idea of you guys use the Dragon Ball so fucking much that it created these horrible, fucked up monsters.
Yeah.
Also a great fucking idea. I like the idea of Vegeta becoming a Super Saiyan 4 via Bulma making him a machine.
Just
that is
brute force
great.
the system.
Just like, here, we fire monkey waves at you.
And it's them working together. Look at that.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. Husband and wife.
Yep.
Like, I like that. And, like, once again, I think that is, like, arguably the best ending. DB is my topic, who I got drunk. I think he said drunk. So I like, but it's like one of the best endings in the entire series.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay.
Like it might actually be the best ending besides maybe Tournament of Power.
Which is not supposed to be an ending, but like...
But it is right now.
It is right now.
And the problem is, though, is like the other dragons outside of the last 3 suck horribly. They are so bad.
Yeah.
Namek. Oh yeah, the fact that they job Majub. Yeah, that sucked. Yeah, they did him dirty. They did him dirty in Baby too. Like he was like about to be the hero in Baby, and like no, Goku again. Oh yeah, that's like, I'm not sure if you've ever heard this trope, but Dragon Ball GT stands for Dragon Ball Goku time.
I thought that was just all of Dragon Ball, but yeah.
No, but like even more so. Like no one gets a fucking moment in GT that is not Goku and occasionally Pan. That's why everyone jokingly says Dragon Ball Goku time.
Okay.
Damn. So yeah.
Yeah, that's a bummer. You're talking about a lot about the first half of Namek. What about the second half of Namek?
The Ginyu Force is dope as fuck. I like the chase stuff with the game that's going on between Vegeta and Frieza's men and Gohan, like this 3-way chase.
That's true.
It's just like the travel to Namek sucks ass.
Yeah.
And Goku training on the way to Namek also kind of sucks ass. And Bulma is annoying as hell in that arc.
Oh.
But if we're talking about the Kai cut of that fucking saga, it's great.
They just cut a lot of that out.
They just fucking cleave that shit.
Okay.
They're on Namek in a episode.
All right.
Fucking great. So that's Pilaf's very up and down, but it's the series getting its fucking feet going. Like I get that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Black Dragons feels like the odd man out here.
I think you're right. I think, yeah, if you say that it has a great ending, that's a great ending. But, like, also, I feel like it's a great ending to an otherwise problematic series. And then there was other shit going on in there.
But man, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is cool.
It's cool as shit.
He is cool.
Oh my god, he's so goddamn cool!
Exactly.
I want someone to pay for that if I do well with him this week when I stream. Or whenever I get around to streaming him.
Yeah, whenever you get to streaming him.
Hey!
Yo!
Anthony with the sub!
You gotta put your list at the second layer.
Sorry, whoops.
Shenron is offended. Shenron will be in his trailer.
Whoops. Anthony, thank you, you beautiful, beautiful man.
Thank you, Anthony. I'm glad you're having a good time.
Alright, so, yeah, Black Dragons. Obviously, funnily enough, that clip is from the Black Star Dragon Ball arc.
Awesome.
Love you. Love you too.
Anthony's in a mood. I'm all for it.
Very drunk.
All right, so we were at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17.
Yep. All right, so 17. All right, where do we want to go?
All right. Little bit drunk. Hey, that's all right. I'm joining you. I'm right there with you.
Hey, I work tomorrow.
So do I, but we play fast and loose.
Fair enough.
I'm a barely functioning wreck. I'll put that on my resume.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh. Let's. I'm just looking at this here. Work isn't stopping me from downing those AMFs. I know.
Good turn.
Look, man, I get up at 8. Whatever. Let's see. Man, this is actually starting to get tough.
Right?
Pilaf, like you were saying, would be a good candidate right now. Namek stands out when I look at these other sagas, but like by itself, like yeah, like the first bit sucks, but the end is real good. And then there's Goku Black, where I think like most of it is good, and then it just collapses at the end.
Fucks up.
Yeah.
Beerus, better as a movie, but still really good. The animation's good. It's a lot of fun.
I do have fun watching the Beerus saga. I love Beerus the character. I love Wiz. I love the introduction of all that. I like Super Saiyan God. It like bums me out that this is the end of Super Saiyan God because they just decided to go to a different level and be there. I love the idea of Super Saiyan God. And then they introduced Ultra Instinct, and I was like, all right, cool, fine. But 6 versus 7. I'm trying to remember everything that happened for that one.
That's the introduction to the multiverse.
Yeah.
And the Super Dragon Balls.
Yep.
That's the introduction to Hit and
that's
Chilled.
right. Yes.
And Frieza and Piccolo versus Chilled, and Vegeta versus Chilled, and Goku, and yeah, that's and Kaioken coming back.
Right. Yeah.
I think that's a low teens, high 10ish.
So coming up here, but not.
Yeah, it's coming up. It's going to be close. Looking at this list, I think that
we're gonna have to start making some hard picks here.
I think Goku Black is a candidate. I think Beerus is a candidate. I think Namek and Pilaf are candidates.
I have a love for Pilaf because it like establishes everything.
Yeah.
And I think it's got. I don't know why I fell off after Pilaf, but it's not because Pilaf was bad in any way. I really enjoyed the ride. It's
funny. It's charming.
Yep.
It has some side villains that are genuinely really funny, like are really well done, like Monster Carrot. You get introduced to Master Roshi, and you get introduced to all these fun characters. You eventually go along the way, but it still is like it doesn't quite understand what Dragon Ball is yet. And it is still very early, and once again, it's way worse in the Red Ribbon Army saga, but it's like panning shot.
Yeah.
Panning shot.
Right.
Bad dialogue.
It's still figuring itself out at that point. I'm looking at Beerus, and it's like what makes that great is like it's what makes that arc great is what makes like watching Goku great, which is coming up against an unstoppable force and then just finding ways to survive and overcome and be better. And like that's like one of the greatest things about Dragon Ball as a series, and that happens in that arc.
Right.
And then Goku Black. Goku Black, I think, is a candidate just because it was like, we have different. The ending sucks.
That ending really kicks it in the nuts.
Yeah, like it makes like every moment after this is like, just talk to Zeno. Just send. Well, I don't know. It does add that dynamic of like, what if Goku proposes another tournament? Don't let him do that. But like, there's another being who we have a connection through to solve all of our problems. Why not just exploit that? And there's an element of chance with that because it's basically someone with a child mindset and maybe things go bad, but like it really trivializes everything that happened there. A lot of the greatness of Dragon Ball is overcoming these challenges by like achieving new limits in strength and ability and motivation and all that fun stuff. And then this is just like, can you make this go away? Yeah, sure. Snap.
Yeah, that's kind of what, and like Pilaf, like they kind of luck out, but they still like use abilities and still like, and like, I don't know. And then just
a pair of women's panties.
Yes.
I should probably shout that louder in my apartment.
Night on a fucking Tuesday.
Yeah. Man, there's some cool stuff in Goku Black, I think. And I actually like that villain.
Yeah, no, it's good motivation for a villain.
Yeah.
Like, I could totally see that.
Yeah.
I know plenty of people in real life who would have that mindset.
Right. And that's what makes it so good.
Like, yeah, I get it. I understand.
Also,
like,
pink-haired Goku.
Yeah, he looks cool.
Yeah.
He's cool in fighters with his razor blade hands and his fucking, like dumb
Anthony
shit
says
like
I
that.
can. Like, yeah. Yeah. But that ending just flies in the face of what makes Dragon Ball great.
I can't say anything, blah. I think that he's fun. Like, I don't know. Like, I think Goku Black fits here. I think it's like there's a lot of cool shit there, but it's also like they bring back the Mafuba and they bring back also because like Trunks Trunks' whole reality is deleted, so that character can never come back again either.
I mean, Trunks still exists,
right? But like,
are you saying like not cool future Trunks?
Yeah, exactly.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah,
but also we find out that Trunks gets into a relationship with what's her name.
Yeah.
In that arc, and that's like heartwarming.
Pee pee poo poo, says Anthony. He is drunk.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, do you want to go Black Pilaf, or do you want to go Pilaf Black?
I think. I think Pilaf wins out in this fight just because Pilaf establishes the Dragon Balls, the hunt.
Okay, Goku Black it is.
All that stuff.
Then we got 16, Pilaf. And then, all right, we got, boom. She's like way older than, which makes it a little weird, but whatever. Pilaf. Boom.
Well, because there's also the younger one, right? Like there's younger Trunks, and that's like that's really what the relationship is, right?
Yeah, hopefully. You would hope.
God, you would hope. Holy shit, this would. Oh God.
Oh, Japan being weird about age. All right,
Trunks. The Trunks is my favorite for so long, and it's because it's a Super Saiyan with a sword. That's like such a cool goddamn idea. Then they erase that version of Trunks, and it's like, fuck. Hopefully they give him a sword later.
Okay, so we have.
Then Gohan didn't even use the sword very much. It's like, fuck. Younger Trunks and old Mai. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Cougar Mai.
Trunks is like 8 years old. Nope.
All right. So next week's spots I'm looking at here are Baby, Namek, and Beerus.
Okay, so tell me about Baby, because that's a cool looking villain.
Okay. So that's a character that's a cool idea because they fucking put a body snatcher in Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
And not like a cell body snatcher, like a legit, like, here, I'm gonna fucking be a parasite inside your family and make you fight him. And even the lore behind him is fucking cool. Because what the lore behind him is like, his race was the Tuffle, which was the race that shared planet Vegeta with the Saiyans.
Ooh.
And, like, gave the Saiyans all... And the Saiyans were fucking all caveman and shit. And the Tuffles were like, here, we'll civilize you and give you guns and teach you shit. But then eventually the Saiyans were like, lol, murder.
Right.
And wipe out most of them, except for, like, Baby and, others. So he survives and goes to modern day and fucking manages a way to possess, I want to say it was Goten, and then it slowly works his way through Earth while Goku is off in fucking space doing shit.
Hmm.
And he comes back to Earth and gets fucking owned by Baby Vegeta because his little new child body can't handle Super Saiyan 3. So he has to learn how to do Super Saiyan 4, but that shit's taking too long, so Oob has to fuse with Majin Buu to make Majoob, and he starts doing pretty well, but then gets his ass kicked because of, well, Mob and, like, a bunch of other shit going down.
Mm-hmm.
And then, Baby basically has the whole fucking planet under his fucking control and all this other shit. But then Goku sees, like, as a child again, as a Super Saiyan now, with all his power, and becomes a giant golden fucking monkey. When who asking, I am Nappa.
All right, Nappa.
What's up, Nappa?
Bless for love, Nappa.
Let's not get drunk.
I'm
Anyway.
already there with you.
So, yeah, like, it ends up being...
Hearing this is making me like, fuck, I gotta watch GT just so I know. Just so I can know. Not, whatever happens, but... What?
So, yeah, there's this whole body snatcher thing, and Goku turns into a giant golden monkey, but then Pan is like, hey, I'm your granddaughter. Don't worry, Aaron, it never makes sense. That's the part of the fun of GT.
Okay.
So then fucking you go, and Pan goes up to Goku and is like, hey, Grandpa, why are you a giant monkey man? They're not my grandpa. And then it turns, like, now that he has a rational mind, he has control of himself, all that power of the great ape gets funneled into a new transformation, which is Super Saiyan 4.
Ooh, okay.
I don't know why the transformation creates pants for him, but...
Look, man. Again, I'm going to refer to this comment. Don't worry, Aaron. It never makes sense. That's part of the fun of GT. Okay, cool. Yeah, all right.
Now, I will say that this idea sounds awesome, and it is awesome, and some parts of it are executed well, which is why I give it more praise than most other parts of GT, but it still is kind of a piece of shit.
It is literally the only surviving part of GT right now.
I think 15 is a good spot for it, then.
Okay.
All right.
Baby.
Monkey transformation is better than blue transformation. I will die on this hill. Yes, because it's more than blue hair.
I like blue hair.
I like blue hair too, but it's still, like, way cooler. He turns into fucking a red and fucking, like, his tail comes back, and he has red fur over half his body, and his fucking black hair has a red tinge, and he's fucking does 100 times Kamehameha.
Jesus Christ.
Sick as fuck. And it's red.
Damn. All right.
Yeah.
Anthony's blown away.
Wow,
which I am too. Like, that's insane. I've seen
Um,
images of that transformation. Oh,
Yeah.
he's bummed that baby went so early.
Oh, sorry, buddy. Yeah, at this point, all right. So yeah, at this point, I'm like, I think 14 is Beerus.
You think?
Yeah.
Just looking at this.
If you got another suggestion, I'm down for it. But
Well, again, I don't know much about the Dragon Ball arcs. Beyond that,
mhm.
looking at this list. Yeah, I think what comes up Well, I mean, of the non-Dragon Ball portion of this list, I'm looking at like Saiyan and Namek eventually here.
Mm.
But if you wanna go for Beerus, we can do that.
All right. Yes, it is 14.
Okay.
All right.
Fun times.
All right.
I'm just gonna say right now, like, we found most of these entertaining.
Oh, at this point, it's almost like there's only like two other arcs in here that, in my opinion, are not fucking just great. Maybe 3. Yeah,
Which
3.
even then, you know, like I'd watch them.
Yeah. No. Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yes. Hell yes.
We're not saying these are necessarily bad as a whole.
Of course not.
We're Dragon Ball fans. We'll watch them regardless.
Well, yeah, no shit, right?
All right, how many do I have left? We got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. Ooh, because now it's getting hard. Because I'm looking at. You got to help me with the Dragon Ball portion of this compared to these other arcs. But like for Z and Super, I'm looking at like Saiyan and Namek.
I'm saying
maybe
Namek.
Android.
I don't like Namek. I think 6 versus 7 is approaching its like end. And I think Otherworld Tournament / Team Gohan is starting to go a little too far.
So okay, so when you say Otherworld / Team Gohan, like wrap that up for me. What?
That is from when Goku dies and goes to Otherworld and fights Pikkon and all that shit.
Yep.
To when you go to the World Tournament and get introduced to the fucking Kabito Kai.
Is that Teen Gohan?
That is Team Gohan.
Isn't that adult Gohan?
Yeah.
That's adult Gohan.
I mean, yeah, that's adult. Sorry, I should rephrase it. Adult Gohan.
Yes.
That's adult Gohan. Like, that's him playing baseball, Great Saiyaman-ing.
To be honest, like, I feel like this has gone too far now that I realize what this is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I will. Okay, so if you want to put, I'm cool with it at 13.
Okay.
Because because I really.
Anthony says no. Love is blind.
Love is blind.
I love you, Anthony.
I think that arc is really awesome. I love the Otherworld Tournament, seeing all the weird dead fighters.
Fair.
Seeing Goku. That Goku Pikkon fight is so fucking good. That's one of the most underrated fights in all of Dragon Ball in my mind. And then I think that the stuff with Goku and Gohan, the Great Saiyaman, is fun.
I think it's fun. There's some controversial takes on the direction that Gohan went past defeating Cell. And
it makes sense.
It makes sense, but I also share that sentiment of like especially with Goku leaving, it totally makes sense that like Gohan is living with Chi-Chi, and Chi-Chi says like, "No more fighting. Fuck that shit. Go study. Go," and like it totally makes sense the path that Gohan took because Goku decided to be dead for a while because he felt like it. You know, I mean, am I wrong?
No, you're right.
Like it just, yeah. So it makes sense. It's just like Gohan was the fucking coolest for like that was a huge fucking moment.
That was. It's probably the biggest moment in the whole series. Yeah.
Like even beyond the series, like let's talk anime, you know?
Yeah, like that is like that Super Saiyan 2 moment, that final Kamehameha, that
father-son Kamehameha was incredible.
Was fucking mind-blowing.
But like yeah, and then this following that yeah, the adult Gohan bit following that. Like I enjoyed the baseball bit and all that fun stuff, but
that Otherworld Tournament is so good.
Yeah.
And like you do get the Trunks Goten tournament fight as well.
I had that on DVD. I watched that a lot.
Yep.
That was a good one.
And you also have
I also had the clip of the recreation of the Cell games where Hercule or Mr. Satan defends it, and then all the Z fighters like, oh no, we are defeated. And then Piccolo is just like standing there, just like pissed.
Z's final death. He sent us clips from One Piece.
Anthony, wait a minute.
Wrong anime, buddy. Wrong anime. No one can win.
I think he's mad. Let's see. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We need 2 more off to get to 10. And I know you're ranking all of these, but
okay. I think 6v7
at this point.
Yeah, I think that's. Look, it was a nice taste for the Tournament of Power. It was a nice taste.
It was the introduction of Hit, right?
Yep.
Yeah, like there was some good stuff in there. No, okay, yes, you are, Anthony. You're right.
Anthony, is there something you want to tell us, man? You.
I lock you too.
You were having a rough night, man.
I hope you're doing okay.
I hope your personal life's okay.
Okay, so like I'm looking at One Piece Z. I'm looking at.
Sorry, yeah.
I'm looking at this list, and it's like, at this point, I'm thinking like Namek or something from Dragon Ball, because I'm.
Okay, so is 6v7 12?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay. All right. Okay, let me drop that. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Ba-doop. All right. So number 11, so we can get into our top 10. All right. Looking at this list, I'd say Android or Namek.
Man, you really feel strong about that Dragon Ball stuff.
I think that all 4 of those arcs are spectacular. I specifically think the first arc and the last arc in particular are spectacular.
First on this list.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Android. That's so the 17 and 18 show up.
No, that's from when Trunks lands and tells Goku, "I'm from the future. Watch me murk Frieza."
Yeah. That's an incredible scene.
To when Cell shows up.
Okay, so that's that's the whole 17 and 18 drama, but then there's also 19 and 20.
And then the Frieza Cell stuff. And then Namek is from when they get the ship to Namek to when the Frieza fight starts. So that's the Ginyu Force, that's Zarbon and Dodoria, Pui, all that shit. Goku training in space.
Yeah.
Oh.
The second half of Namek is good, but I don't think it's. Ooh. This is actually hard.
So my stance on this is I think Namek, if we're talking the Kai version of Namek, I'd be way more willing to keep Namek here.
Right.
But holy shit. So both these arcs have a lot of filler.
Mm-hmm.
The Android arc has good filler.
Okay.
Like car shit.
Right.
The Namek Saga filler has you going to fake Namek and it sucks.
Oh God. Okay. Yeah.
And as I think Captain Ginyu is a lot more interesting and then like 17, 18, whatever the fuck's going on there. But I also think that, man, that when you first get that Vegeta Super Saiyan reveal, it's real good.
Yes.
It's real good.
Yep.
And he tells you the story, and it's like, oh, fuck. Vegeta.
Yeah. No, Android, I think, has some. Yeah, there's filler episodes, but like just the whole. I think the beginning with like after what happened in the Frieza saga, and then to have Trunks just show up and be like, "Yeah, whatever. Hey guys. Also, I'm the son of Vegeta and Bulma. What's up? Like,
let me delete you."
That was the craziest to have such an amazing arc and then like take such a wild series of turns within like a few episodes. It's like, shit.
It did have the problem of very much being Dragon Ball, like power scaling, though, of just like, oh yeah, just 2 Super Saiyans. This dude Goku's blocking all this dude's things with his finger.
Yep.
And like all this other shit.
Whatever, that's great.
Like,
whatever.
Yeah, I think Namex 11. Yeah, I think Namex 11. As much as I love the chase stuff with Zarbon, Dodoria, Vegeta, like the 3 teams all warring, and then the Ginyu Force.
Mm-hmm.
I think the filler is just so much worse.
Yeah,
and I think the main stuff in that Android saga is still really good.
That was the arc I entered in on for Dragon Ball. Yeah.
All right, so number 10.
All right.
It's Android, right? Because it's
I mean, yeah, the fact that it was in the conversation here. Sure.
All right, so and boom. All right, so number 9.
So you are more you know more about the Dragon Ball portion of this, and this Dragon Ball portion is larger than I anticipated. So
here's what I think are the back half of the better parts of this are Piccolo Jr. and World Tournament.
Okay.
In my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Just like how in Z, the better stuff, in my opinion, is Frieza and Cell.
Sure.
And then Super only has one representative, it's Tournament Power.
Yes.
Number 9, looking at this list, I think it's Boo.
Ooh.
I think it's Boo. I think Boo has some top-notch fights.
Mm-hmm.
Majin Vegeta, great moment. The fusion stuff that adds to the franchise, great moments. I think that the Kid Buu fight is a fucking drag-out beatdown.
Yep.
That just so rewarding when it ends, where they get that whole world spirit bomb going, and like Goku's like, "See you in the next life." Good shit. But it goes for fucking ever, man.
That's like the one problem, is that it goes on forever. When you name the things that happen in the Buu saga, it makes me want to put it over Saiyan. But like I remember how long it goes on. Like Majin Vegeta, the invention of Majin Vegeta and having that fight again alone is like, oh fuck, that's right.
Yeah, that Super Saiyan 2 fight is epic.
So good.
But then you also remember that Super Saiyan 2 fight because Goku was sandbagging the entire time because he had Super Saiyan 3 in his pocket and just didn't use it.
Right, that's true.
And you're just like, well, that sucks. And that saga does bring Super Saiyan. Like, my problem with that saga is for everything awesome it brings something like negative, and it goes on too long.
Sure.
Because okay, they meet Bobbity and everyone at the World Tournament. They go from the World Tournament and fight Bobbity's goons, and then they fight Deborah, and then Gohan gets jobbed by Boo. And then Goku gets knocked out, and Majin Vegeta happens. And then, oh shit, we have to train in fusion. And while they're training in fusion, Gohan's training with the fucking sword. And Boo's just fucking the planet.
Yep.
And then Gohan's training with the sword, and fusion happens. And then Super Buu happens. And while Super Buu is, or like Mr. Satan is becoming friends with Majin Buu.
Yep.
Sorry. And then that idiot shoots a puppy, and Super Buu gets created. And Super Buu murders everyone on the planet, and then fights Gotenks in the hyperbolic time chamber. And then they get stuck in the hyperbolic time chamber, and they literally scream their way out of it. And then Gohan finally gets done with his fucking training, and then Gotenks fights Super Buu. And then the Ultimate Gohan fights Super Buu and kicks his ass, but then he absorbs people, and then Goku shows up, and then Gohan gets absorbed, and then Vegito happens, and then Vegito is kicking his ass, and then Vegito starts kicking his ass as a piece of candy. But then they get purposely eaten to go inside Buu to rescue the boys, and that's how they create Kid Buu. Kid Buu goes up the planet, so they go fight Kid Buu on the world of the Kais. And it's just like, fucking Jesus.
It goes on.
And like, think about how many different forms Boo has.
Yeah.
Everyone jokes like Frieza has so many forms. Boo goes from Boo to Evil and Boo.
Oh yeah,
to
that's
Super Boo.
Mm-hmm.
To Super Boo Gotenks.
Mm-hmm.
To Super Boo Gohan.
Mm-hmm.
To fucking Kid Boo.
Mm-hmm.
To Kid Boo without Majin Boo.
Mm-hmm.
All over the course of the entire arc.
Remember in Super when Boo like buffed himself out to look like Super Boo?
Yeah.
And then they said he was going to be in the Tournament of Power, and then he wasn't.
Yep.
That sucked.
That was a real bummer.
Yeah.
I was really excited to see him fight.
Yep.
But then we got Frieza, which I mean that was
that was a fair trade. That was a fair trade.
That was a real trade.
Oh god, when you put it that way, because I'm also looking at Saiyan here, and like Saiyan at the start, like good end to the Raditz fight. Like it was a good introduction to the Z series, just like the themes of that, and then Nappa Vegeta come down, and that was like the beginning of the Goku versus Vegeta thing, which was great.
That Goku versus Vegeta fight is like one of the most iconic fights in all of anime. Like,
that's true. I mean, isn't that what they ended like the Tournament of Power arc was like watching them like get ready to spar and they strike their poses?
Same poses from that fight.
Yep.
Same Desert Valley from that fight.
Yep.
Them in that fucking Desert Valley doing those poses is what a Dragon Ball is going to be till the heat death of the universe. Okay?
Yeah.
Fact. So yeah, like that's, and like, you have the introverse that introduces the Kaioken and the Spirit Bomb, and like, is
that when the Spirit Bomb began?
Yep. King Kai teaches it to him, and they use it. Goku charges it up, but his body's all broken, so he gives it to Krillin.
That's right. That's right.
Throws it, and Gohan bounces it back, and it hits Vegeta.
Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah.
So,
and then Krillin lets him go. Well, Goku tells Krillin to let him go.
Yeah, and Piccolo's arc. Piccolo's arc from like being like ex bad guy, like the big bag of the last arc, to now being like a hero. Just like, and like when Piccolo's crying, just like, you were the only one who like didn't treat me like a monster. And I'm just like, oh
man.
It's so good. Like, especially now when you see the I realize we grew up in America and we watch this shit out of order.
Right.
But like when you go back and you watch that shit in order, that Saiyan Saga shit hits so much harder. Especially because you get to see the guys who in like the previous series were like the strongest in the world just get fucked by Nappa.
Right.
Just like you get to see Yamcha, who like, okay, that one no surprise, but like you get to see Tien, who beat Goku in a world tournament and fucking like was on par with like the best in the world, get his fucking arm punched off.
Yeah.
And then fucking just annihilated.
Mm-hmm.
And Chaozu fucking kills himself.
Oh god, that's when that happens.
And just, it's so just like, and like you see what the Saiyan like, and like when the Saiyan like, yes, you got a taste of the Saiyans with Raditz, but then when Nappa lands, he's just like 2 fingers, city crater.
Yep.
And you're like, oh fuck. Like, yeah, there's some filler in there that isn't great. The Princess Snake stuff, the Princess Snake stuff is not great. Like, admittedly, I don't like it all that much.
But the highs of that, the highs of that series,
like, yeah, like that.
Vegeta just offs Nappa because he feels like it.
Yeah, like, I have no use for a crippled Saiyan. Boom.
After that,
Goku breaks Nappa's back.
Right. Yes. Oh yeah. Okay. Putting in that context, there's some good highs in Boo, but yeah, that is the series that knocked me off. That made it so I didn't follow into GT or any of that. Like that was the series that did it.
as someone who is like a devout fan of Dragon Ball, even I recognize a lot of what Boo did, and I like a lot of what Boo did, but like I also like every time I go rewatch the series, I'm like, oh, like that's where I am with that. Like that's where.
All right.
All
right.
So, number 8. All right, hold on. Let me get Boo off of here.
This is.
All right, so Boo, I'm willing to say. So at this point, I would say Piccolo Senior or Tournament of Power.
Wow. Okay.
I could also see an argument for TM.
So tell me about Piccolo Senior.
Piccolo Senior is like the biggest, baddest motherfucker in the series up to this point. Like one of his children just kills Krillin. Kills Krillin immediately, beats the piss out of Goku, like just fucking annihilates him. To the point of where he has, and like to a point where he has to go train with Kami. And like there's this huge arc where he successfully takes over the world, and he names it Piccolo Day. And literally the only thing left of Goku's body when he beats him is he has to use one fucking hand to propel his fucking body to impale through Piccolo.
Jesus.
And he's just like the biggest, most evil asshole in the entire universe. Hey, blazing at the tier 2.
Yo, what up?
14-month streak. Summoning. Speaking of Dragon Balls.
God damn, what's up, man?
What up, dude?
We were just talking earlier about how Bronson's probably gonna do some Gogeta streams at some point here.
In the next week or two. It's I've been wanting to solo stream a little bit recently, but just cold and just like work.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, like it's it's this.
I don't know, man. That sounds pretty cool.
And then like you get Master Roshi's backstory, which is fucking nice. Or like King Piccolo Saga, that's the name of it. Okay. But yeah, and you get Master Roshi's like backstory. My only real issue with it is I'm not as big on the Z fighters and Goku fighting Piccolo's goons. That shit's not as interesting.
Okay.
And I also feel like the lead up to Master Roshi attempting to fight and then Goku fighting Piccolo takes fucking forever.
It's another they take too long issue.
And then I also feel the Piccolo fight itself is like takes fucking forever. It's like a third of the arc.
That's fair. Look, man, we're talking about Dragon Ball Z. That ain't necessarily a bad thing.
All the combo trials in that game are easy though. They're all the bread and butters for whatever character they are.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Good to see you, Blasian.
And thank you. You are a handsome man as well, Blasian.
Handsome in character, if nothing else. Okay. Well, Tournament of Power. The downside to Tournament of Power is like just the introduction and wiping out of a bunch of people I don't care about.
Actually, I absolutely love that just because of how savage it was.
That's fair.
Like, you're just like, oh.
I mean, yes, like when they establish like all these people are going to be eliminated, like I understand like the gravity of that.
They do it, and you see it happen. You're just like, oh, fuck. Kind of fucked up, ain't it?
Yeah, no, it's totally fucked up, and I love that aspect of it.
Oh shucks, I'll take it. Oh.
But like, man, I didn't care about these wolf people before. I don't really care about them afterwards. Maybe a future arc, or maybe something in the manga right now will make me care about them. But like when they introduce these characters, it's like they blink out of existence. Like, wow, fuck, that's crazy. But like, okay. And that happens with a few different universes.
It doesn't, but then the fact that everyone on our team got a moment.
Yes.
Some got multiple.
Yes.
Like, granted, Tien kind of gets jobbed a little bit. He only has one moment in it.
Poor Tien, man.
Very meh. But like, Krillin has a moment.
Yep.
Fucking 18 has a great moment. The fucking the 5 final people from the Universe 7 team have a moment.
Yep.
You know, Roshi has
a moment. Is great. Oh,
you know,
that's a good one.
And just like I remember watching that episodes like every week and going like, fuck, dude, did you like it's fan service the arc?
That's the thing. That's why I love it so much. Is like it's huge. Oh my god.
Like they have it's like very much like Avengers Endgame where it's just like callback after callback after callback.
Does this arc include when Goku and 17 team up on the island?
Yeah.
That's I loved that. Like making 17 and Goku this weird friendship that I just find so endearing. I loved that so much.
I'm also willing to put Tien down here as well.
Okay, so let's talk about Tien then.
I think that's a really good arc. I like the rivalry between the Turtle and Crane schools. I think fucking Tien breaking Yamcha's leg is fucking hilarious.
Okay.
Like I think that that like Chaozu helping Tien cheat at first, but then Tien being like Roshi convincing Tien like your master's a dick, and like Tien turning into a good guy. Like towards the beginning of the fight, he's like, "Nah, dude, I just want a good, honorable fight.
Yeah,
fuck our master's beef bullshit."
And
they have a really good drag out fight. And Tien wins because he lands second. And I thought it was a good fight. I think it's a good arc. I think the lead up with Mercenary Tao and Fortune Teller Bob is really good. You know, Goku seeing his grandpa, all that stuff. But I don't think it has the oomph the Tournament of Power has. I think that's a great fight. I think there's some great moments in it. The Jackie Chun / Roshi Tien fight's also really good, but it doesn't have the oomph that some of the later arcs in Dragon Ball do, or the Tournament of Power does, or any of these other arcs go. So I'm kind of willing to let Tien at 8.
I mean, I'm looking at we're rounding out the bottom 5 between Tien, Piccolo Senior, and Tournament of Power. Is what it looks like. Maybe Tournament of Power could go higher, but you know.
Right, I'm willing to discuss Tournament of Power going higher because like I have very mixed feelings about the Tournament of Power because like from a plot standpoint, there's like not much there. Like it's very much once again fan service the arc.
It is a tournament that exists because Goku suggested it.
It is fan service the arc.
Yeah.
But man, that fan service is really fucking good.
It's really good.
Like man,
that final bit, the final thing that like ends it.
Like what ends it, super good. There are several like when fucking Gohan is fighting and Frieza are fighting the rabbit dude. And like,
okay, Frieza that's good. Yep.
Makes cage.
Yep.
It's a fucking cage match.
Like, okay, so I've said what I've said about like the various enemies and like creating people that I don't necessarily care about, but like what was cool was watching the people that we do know having to react to brand new people with brand new strategies and come up with different ideas.
They have all these weird powers and shit.
Yeah.
Like when fucking like when Goku Gohan and his father were fighting the 2 Nameks. That was really great. And then Goku
Did you just refer to his father? Did you refer to Piccolo as his father?
Yes.
Okay, good. Nice. You're not wrong. I'm just saying.
You know, you have Gohan and Piccolo fighting the 2 Nameks. On the other side, you have the androids and Goku fighting the other 2 dudes, or the fucking dudes from Euro 7, and they put them in a black fucking hole. Like Goku Kamehameha waves through it while they're doing the other one, and they cross. Oh my god, so good.
Also, just watching Frieza talk his way through most of the tournament.
Just Frieza just being an asshole.
He's just being an asshole, and it's great.
Just like Frieza like just betrays us, but then he doesn't betray us like 4 times.
You have you know what side Frieza's on, but like you don't know if his selfish purposes serve. It depends. Like it depends as the arc goes on. It's like what the fuck.
Blazin says I'm glad hitting this from you guys because I didn't get into the OG Dragon Ball series. I love OG Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I watched the first arc, but I wasn't able to get to the rest. I've been wanting to for a while, and I just haven't made the time.
Wait till next Black Friday because they sell the DVDs for the entire series for like $70 every Black Friday.
That sounds great, except like, is there not a live service that I can just subscribe to and watch it all?
Not in the English.
Damn.
I think Actually, no. I think Funimation.
Funimation may. I'd have to do that specifically for Funimation, but
that's like you also have to subscribe to at that point, however many months of Funimation.
Comicbook.com reports Goku celebrates COVID-19 vaccines in viral PSA. I have to look at this.
I need. You need to post that in the Discord.
No, this isn't as great as you think. The city of Somerville, which I don't know where that is. Somerville, Massachusetts, posted a tweet that said, COVID vaccines act like a power-up for your immune system. So when you get the chance, get your disease fighting power boost. We can all be # Super Saiyan in the fight against COVID-19. And it's just Goku turning Super Saiyan.
Okay.
So there you go. So whoever runs the Somerville City, Massachusetts Twitter account, get him over here.
Funimation has all 5 seasons plus movies.
Blazin says Hulu should have it?
They have it in Japanese, not English.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I'm fine either way. I would like English, but it doesn't, whatever.
Yeah, Funimation's $8 a month, so as long as you finish it
as long as I go in with intent, I can't lollygag.
Yeah, you need to finish it in 8 months or else.
Right.
There's no point. I like having that on DVD though, so
yeah.
What it is.
We have HR Ninja and Blazin talking fighters, and I will say, I'm not deep in the scene, but I still have not purchased Ultra Instinct Goku just to mess around with him, and I want to do that really badly.
Fucking the best character in the fucking game. He'll probably still be the best character in the game post nerf that one just went through.
It's not just the fact that he's the most powerful character now in current Dragon Ball anime lore, at least. It's the fact that I just love the idea.
I will say I love the fact that Kid Buu, their only thing that they did to him was we nerfed his supers because we have no idea what to do with him. He's still really good, I guess. Well, yeah, no shit. Here's the thing: that character is always going to be good unless you just nerf all his damage value super hard because he can do everything.
Right.
He has a counter. He has a beam. He has a DP. He has good normals. He has normals that fucking teleport. Yeah, it's also day 1 for Gogeta, so who the fuck knows if that's actually true?
I mean, in terms of current lore, I imagine those are the top 2.
I will say his normals are seem ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
His, from what I'm hearing, his 5M and his 8M, I believe it is. 8 or 6M are super fast.
Okay.
So take that how you will.
Yeah. Looking at this, I am inclined to go again. I'll have to leave it to you because you've actually watched it. Piccolo Senior.
I'd say Tien then Piccolo Senior.
Oh, I already put Tien down. Yeah. Tien at 8.
Tien at 8. Number 7. We'll just put King Piccolo.
Sure.
That's a technical name. 6. Hold on. Boom, boom. Delete.
Here we go. Now we're getting into it.
It has to be Tournament of Power.
It has to be.
It's either that. I would say Tournament of Power. You may have an argument for Cell.
Oh God, no.
Yeah, like yeah,
Cell because
tournament
it takes a
power.
while to get there, but otherwise,
Yeah, dude, tournament power.
I think
I
it's gotta
think
be
that
tournament power. Tournament power again is like fan service to the shit that happens before it.
it's maximum fan service, and it has a ton of great moments, and every character has an awesome moment. But like the bad guy's kind of boring. Like Jiren is boring.
Yes, he's
Jiren is
boring.
Jiren is a wall. He is a literal wall.
He's more of a wall than Hit.
And Hit was already like Hit at least had like a cool backstory to go along with him.
Yes.
Like, but like this motherfucker.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, like this motherfucker, like it just Jiren himself's kind of dry. Like I just don't like. There's only so far, like oh shit moments can carry you, but like you know, I feel like oh shit moments in fan service getting it to number 6 is almost perfect.
Right.
It's
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, and it makes those moments that amazing because of the events that we still have yet to rank.
All right, so all right. Yeah, these top 5 are correct. World Tournament Piccolo Jr. Saiyan Frieza Cell. World Tournament is 5.
World Tournament is 5.
I think the World Tournament is what sets up Dragon Ball to be Dragon Ball.
Right.
It has weird abilities and power-ups and transformations. It has crazy fucking fighters. All these fighters fighting for their own reason. And it's just a very like positive it's a very just like good vibes, and like
Nice.
it's the start of all those oh shit moments.
Well, shit, I wish I had gone farther. Damn. Okay.
Like first off, you have the training arc. You get Master Roshi. You get introduced to Krillin.
Yep.
And you get Krillin and Goku training.
Mm-hmm.
You get to see them farming. You get to see them fucking Master Roshi kicking a beehive and being like, okay, run. You know, you get to see all this shit. That's like their training montage is so good.
Yep.
And that's all they do. And he doesn't teach them any martial arts for their first section of training. He's just like, you are going to do farm work and construction work all by hand.
Mm-hmm.
And you are going to do this ridiculous run every morning. And I'm going to push your body and mind as far as I can push it using Mr. Miyagi style training.
Yep.
For the next like 4 months. And then they go to the world tournament and Goku does his first fight and he's like, Krillin, we should probably hold back. For at least the preliminaries. You know, and like Krillin fights a giant bacteria man. Freaking, you have Goku's fight against Nam. You know, Master Roshi like staying in undercover, being like, I need to beat my students so they continue to reach for higher heights.
Yeah.
So they don't just like settle because they're world champs at like age 12.
Right.
And then Goku turning into a great ape and Jackie Chun blowing up the moon. Yeah.
That didn't change anything about the oceans or anything.
And then like you just have so many good techniques that Goku and Jackie Chun wheel off, and then they're like completely out of energy and techniques and everything. So it just turns into a knockout brawl fist fight.
How did Vegeta become an ape?
He used a fake moon.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Yeah,
I need to watch the series over again. I haven't done it in so long.
I have it burned into my brain.
I bet you do.
110% burned in.
Okay. Like that sounds fantastic. That sounds like a fun ass time. But there's at least 3 here that I know that like HR Ninja says Bardock's moon.
Yes.
Nice.
Technically in the US dub, that is the case, yes.
Not in the sub.
Not in sub, but your father was a brilliant scientist, Kakarot. He invented this.
Okay. Nice. Okay.
But it is very much the
Very good.
first one of these, and like outside of in particularly the Goku Jackie Chun fight, a lot of the stuff in it is done better later.
Right. Okay.
So
fine.
Also, I think I fucked up the numbering because there's 4 left. We're right. Okay.
Yep. Where does, because I don't know anything about Piccolo Jr.
This is hard because these are like the 4 arcs that are Dragon Ball.
Right.
I think Frieza and Cell share a similar problem.
Okay.
Which is my next transformation.
Is that a problem?
Can be after a point.
Maybe if you're watching the originals, I guess.
Especially Cell literally comes back from the fucking dead twice.
Yeah, he does.
That's
what makes him Cell.
I think that.
Yeah, see, I don't know anything about Piccolo Jr., but looking at these 3, I think Saiyan of the Z3 comes
It's because
next.
of the filler is a little weaker than the others. Because the Snake Way bullshit.
Right.
Chat, what do you say? What are your thoughts?
Frieza and Cell have to be in top 3.
Oh yeah. I think Piccolo Jr. is in the top 3 as well. So I think yes.
I think we figured it out.
Yeah. Yeah. It feels weird to say. Cell's my favorite arc, but that's because of the transformations.
Because of the transformations. Wow.
I think that the Saiyan saga has a lot of really good memorable moments, and I think like if you put it into the context of like watching the series in order, it has like it doesn't have as much impact on us because it was the start of the series.
Yes.
But like, man, if you watch that series in order, it's just like
if you watch it from like the beginning of Dragon Ball up to
like, oh yeah, our heroes and our unstoppable Golden Boy and our ultimate villain of the last arc, Piccolo, are teaming up to fight this dude who totally kicks their ass.
Right.
And by the way, our hero dies in the first 3 or 4 episodes.
Yep.
And then like add that additional context, and it's just like it's a bigger deal than it seems. And then when the Saiyans do show up, even after a year of training, they make everyone that's not Krillin and Piccolo look like a total bitch. And then even after all his training, it takes the power of Goku, it takes the power of Goku, Gohan, Krillin, and motherfucking Yajirobe and his sword to wound Vegeta enough to not where he's dead, to where he can just leave.
Yep.
So
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
Yeah, but I think the others just have too much oomph.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. It's unfortunate, but
look, man, these are all good. I would watch, especially this top 10 here. I would watch.
Yeah, like I've watched the Saiyan Saga twice recently.
Oof.
Because of like I've showing to Stephanie, and then a year ago dating my ex. You know.
Yep.
I mean, like on the real, like if you don't understand Dragon Ball, you don't understand me as a person. So like,
I think it's very funny also that you're wearing your Broncos hoodie, and just from the half chest up, it's like a Goku outfit. It's pretty good. All right, it's time.
I need to lose enough weight to wear a Goku shirt.
Yeah, you can do it.
But yeah, like, I think number 3 is Cell.
Dude, okay. You need to tell me about what happens in Piccolo Jr. here first.
Okay. All right. So one, Piccolo Jr. has like, okay, so first off, you have the heavenly training, where Goku gets trained by Korin and Kami and Mr. Popo, and he has all this like ridiculous key training, where he gets just completely fucking owned after being so cocky. And then like you know, Bulma resurrects everyone from Piccolo Jr. and then like you have a time skip to years later, and Goku is a man.
Ooh.
Like he is an adult now.
Okay.
And they show up and like they fight. They do their first preliminary rings, and Goku like he literally looks like he doesn't even move when he like. The first fight is when Goku and King Choppa, who Goku like had a little bit of trouble with in the last tournament, he literally like beats him by mildly tapping him.
Ugh.
Yeah. Then like Chaozu is in his prelim fight and gets beaten near to death by a fucking guess who's back from the previous arc, Mercenary Tao.
Ow.
Motherfucker. And then, so you have Tien versus Mercenary Tao, and it's this fucking like fight where Mercenary Tao gets completely defeated, and like Tien is like representing, you know, like no, you don't need to live like that dojo style. The Crane School is filled with assholes like you, and this. And then Goku fights Anonymous, who turns out to be Chi-Chi, and like she's like, you don't remember what you promised. And it's like,
do I look like I remember anything?
And then it's just like, you promised to get married. He's like, oh, I thought married was a food.
One of the most Goku things I've ever heard in my life.
And then he agrees to marry her.
Because he doesn't know.
And then Piccolo and then you have Piccolo versus Krillin, which is like way closer than it should be.
Right.
And Krillin manages to like stagger to his feet, but then forfeits match because he realizes like, yeah, dude, I can't hang.
Yeah.
And then Kami in disguise fights Yamcha, and Yamcha gets jobbed as always.
Of course. And
then you have the Tien versus Goku rematch. And you get to see how much further Goku has come.
Right.
Because like in the middle of the fight, he takes off his weighted training gear. And the entire fight, it is Goku, who used to be dead even with Tien, just fucking with Tien.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you have the final round, which is Goku versus Piccolo, who that is top 3 fights in all of Dragon Ball in my mind. It has everything you want, from beam struggles to hand-to-hand to crazy techniques. At one point, Piccolo turns into a fucking giant.
Sure.
Like a little giant. And then, that's
pretty cool. Okay, because the other things we've got, because Frieza and Cell are very similar.
So, and my other case for Piccolo is also the arc. At no point it really ever gets boring. Versus, not as much in Frieza, but definitely in Cell. I'm just like, for fucking, let's go. Let's fucking move it along, please. And like,
I can buy this argument, but it's just hard because the highs of Frieza and Cell are insane.
Yeah, Piccolo was the original Frieza and Cell.
I mean, sure.
Like that's my thing. Looking back, like looking at this list, like I definitely feel that Cell, it's the one that feels the most like it ebbs and flows. Because like you have his intro, which is amazing.
His intro is incredible. It's one of the things burned in my mind as a kid is the intro of Cell and what he does to people, and that was the scariest shit I'd ever thought.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Fuck that. Holy shit.
110%, sir.
Ugh.
That one I will totally agree with you 110%. And then you have like his fight against Piccolo, which is great.
Yep.
But then he has an escape scene. He goes around the countryside eating people.
Which, yeah.
And then, Cell, Piccolo, Frieza, in my opinion.
Ooh. Okay.
That's probably my order as well. Like
I think I assume because HR Ninja said earlier that it says
Cell.
top 5 at least. Is that 3-1 or is that 1-3?
That's
Ninja?
3-1 for me. I don't know if that's 3. Yeah, but anyway. But then like you have him show up and fucking like get annihilate 17 because it absorbs so many people and absorb 17 and fucking one-shot Piccolo. And then you actually have a really good moment with Tien, 3-1. Then you have a really, really good moment with Tien of Tien stalling him. But then like Vegeta shows up and Vegeta's
There's the stalling stuff and being like, well, I want to defeat you at 100%, so go off. Train more or something, and then like bad shit happens, and it's like, wow, you shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, Frieza, lol. Yeah, and then like you have that aspect, and you also have like the aspect of so that's like annoying in its own right, and then like Trunks tries to stop him, and he gets by Trunks, and then you have Perfect Cell just beating the ever-loving shit out of everyone,
which is fair because Perfect Cell's great.
Yeah, like it was done a lot better in Abridged, actually, in my mind.
Interesting. Okay.
Enough.
Okay.
Like if we're talking about which of these has the best Abridged version. But yeah, like the fucking,
God, remember in the middle of like the end of the like Goku decides like he needs to teleport Cell somewhere for him to blow up, and he just like does not ask King Kai or anyone if it's okay, just gets them killed without asking. Just like, wow, way to go, fucking wow, that was fucked up.
Yep.
That was crazy fucked up. Add to Goku's fucked upness. That was messed up. All right.
Well, yeah, and then, like you have that 10-day wait, and that's very mixed. Some of it's really good, some of it's really bad. It feels like an interruption of pacing. And then you have that really awesome fight between Goku and Cell.
It's so fucking good.
It's a really good fight, admittedly. But then you also have the fact that it's like, all right, now I'm going to watch Gohan just get brutalized for 3 to 4 episodes before shit goes down. And then it's just kind of like a one-sided snowball fight that Gohan fucking doesn't take very seriously enough. And then the big boom happens, comes back, and then it's like, oh, because like he was a negligent fucktard. He's in this situation with a broken arm and has like what is one of the best beam struggles in the entire series. In my mind, probably the second best one.
Oof.
And it's really good, and like getting Vegeta and everyone else to hop on is really good also.
Yep.
But like, I just don't think it has like one. I think him coming back so many times, especially like that last one, I was just like, for fuck's sake, like that's kind of what did it for me. I was like, okay, you came back when Vegeta blew your top off. That was cool. You came back when Goku did it. You came back when Piccolo fucking ripped your fucking tail off. You came back when fucking Gohan blew off your legs and arms. But you literally blew yourself up to one cell.
It's a name. It makes sense.
I know it's the name that makes sense. And now you're back and stronger again, and we bullshitted some way to give you instant transmission.
Yeah.
I
don't know. He was taking other people's stuff.
And now you're back, and oh no, Gohan is conveniently too weak because he took a hit for Vegeta, because Vegeta.
Yes.
It's just like
This all makes sense to me. I don't know.
it makes sense, but like at no point did it didn't feel good for most of it, I guess.
Okay.
Like the way the other two arcs did, especially the end of the Frieza arc.
Sure.
And also like the entire first off, I think Frieza's number one here. It's a contest between 3 and 2, or 2 and 3 in my mind. Because the Frieza arc from
talk about the Frieza arc.
From when that fight fucking starts between Krillin, Gohan, and Vegeta and Frieza, to when it ends, it is a fucking entertaining ebb and flow. It starts and our dudes are overmatched, but they're fucking hanging in there. And then he's like, and Vegeta's like, quit fucking around and transform already. And he does his first transformation. You're like, oh, this is the real Frieza.
Yeah.
You find out that's not the case. And he is fucking annihilating everyone, but they're hanging in there. Fucking Krillin fucking leads them through these fucking like caves and shit, and fucking cuts his tail off. Vegeta and everyone and then like Gohan gets fucking super pissed and just you fucking tease off on him, and then like Piccolo shows up, and Piccolo is actually stronger than him after absorbing Nail. And
right,
like,
right.
Shit, we got a shot.
Yep.
But then Frieza's like, do you really though? And turns into an alien from Alien. That form.
Yep.
And is like, hey, boom, 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 and just annihilates Piccolo. Just fucking annihilates him. And like Gohan thinks he's dead, and Gohan goes off again. And like stalls enough time where Vegeta's like, oh fuck, okay, I got it. I need to be wounded again. So all right, hey Krillin, wound me. And he has Krillin blow a hole through him so Dende can heal him. And like Vegeta now thinks, okay, I got another power boost because I'm a Saiyan, and every time we get stronger, we're near death. So I'm gonna go fight Frieza again, and I'm gonna have him go into his full form. And Frieza goes into his full form, and it is just chilling.
Right.
No pun intended. Because his other forms got big and weird. It's just like, this is tiny.
Yep.
And sleek.
Yep.
And he has this voice that is just like, oh, what the fuck?
It's good.
Yeah. And it's just a condescending fucking asshole.
Yep.
And he so yeah. And so he proceeds to go ahead and so he has his fight with Frieza, and you think, oh, Vegeta's gonna fucking have a real shot, right? Dude, Frieza jobs him the entire time.
Yep.
He fucking grabs Vegeta's own arm and punches him with it. And like he beats Vegeta with an inch of his life, and then Goku shows up. And Vegeta, for the first time in his life, is a human. Or is like a person. He's just like, he kidnapped me from my father and said if I didn't work for him, he would do horrible things to him and murder him. And I am this way because I am what he wanted me to be.
Man, I forgot. The whole history.
And Vegeta is literally crying. He's like, do it. Yeah. Vegeta's like, you can't have mercy, man. You can't have mercy. You can't like, you need to do it for our people. Do it for me. Like, please. You can't treat him like you treated me. Like, just like he is a monster. And like, he is literally on his deathbed crying. And then fucking Frieza puts a hole through him. And Goku's like, Vegeta, I finally understand you. Da 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 da. And, fucking lays him a grave and pats it down. And like, the fight starts. And for the first time in this series so far, you see, oh, Frieza is finally fighting someone who is like, sorta maybe on his level. Not fully yet, but like, it's a fight.
Right.
Frieza's like, all right, I'm gonna go to half. And it's like back and forth. But finally, Frieza's getting the upper hand, and he starts drowning Goku, and no one else can help. But then, like, in his, like, fucking mind's eye, Goku's like, dude, you gotta do it for Chi-Chi, you gotta do it. And Vegeta's like, dude, come on, where's your fucking Saiyan pride, da-da-da. And he pulls off a Kaioken times 20 Kamehameha. And it actually hurts Frieza. That actually hurt me.
Right.
And he's fucking freaking out. But then Frieza starts to fucking just beat the living shit out of him again. And then Piccolo's like, okay, Spirit Bomb. So Piccolo and Krillin and everyone start to stall for him. And they create a Spirit Bomb from not just Namek, but all the other surrounding planets. And it is the biggest Spirit Bomb in the series up to this point. And Frieza takes it, and you think he's dead. And everyone celebrates. But then the camera cuts.
Mm-hmm.
And he is up on a rock, and he is pissed.
Yeah.
He fucking shoots a hole through Piccolo, and Piccolo throws him in the water. And then Krillin up.
Yep.
With that one eye and that fucking grin and the blood on him. and you hear Krillin scream, "Go!" and just blows him up.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the most iconic transformation in all of anime. Okay, look, Super Saiyan 2 is a big deal. It is.
I wouldn't say that. Not the way Super Saiyan 1's was like way bigger than any other transformation in this show.
Yes, I will agree. But Super Saiyan 2 is a big deal, and that music in Super Saiyan 2 is good, and the Gohan with the bird and all that.
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
It's good, but it's not just fucking you murder, and just like the hair is slowly turning, and the fucking lightning, and the sky is turning fucking red.
Yeah.
And it's such a good fucking, like, it's the most iconic transformation in all of anime. It's the most iconic transformation in all of anime. Like, fucking how many, fuck, we use it, for fuck's sake.
Well, right. No, it's shaped. That's why we're called Super Gamecraft and not something else.
Yeah, like, it's so good. And then you proceed to have the real match. And
right.
You have 100 Frieza, and like they're going back and forth, and like King Kai's like, do it, go. And Frieza's like, let me get my 100%. And Goku's like, yeah, okay, you ain't shit. You ain't shit now.
Mm-hmm.
If I beat you at 100%, I will demoralize you. And okay, this is where the saga is a little bit of a bummer. The 5 minutes thing. That was a bummer. Yes. Frieza, 5 minutes, the planet will explode.
I thought that was all right.
Some people don't like it. I don't consider it like that bad of a complaint. But I know
that the 5 minutes takes forever.
Yeah, but like Toriyama's argument was like, yeah, well, they're fighting at superhuman speed. Like
we're stretching it for time. Look.
Yeah. So
you know how this show works by now.
You know what's up. So
remember when Gohan and this is obviously after, but Gohan and Cell, like, they did that super beam, and then Cell had the time to tell his life story. Look, man, this is what the show is.
Yeah. So,
how many episodes is that? 5 minutes, anyway.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's like a good 30 episodes at least. I don't think it's 30, but hold on.
I don't think it's 30.
Hold on. So I'm gonna pull up the original cut. I'm gonna pull up the original cut and tell you how many. Okay, so like episode 97 through 106.
So 9?
So 9 episodes. You could argue 107 because it says that's Goku survived. So
okay.
Yeah, so 10 episodes.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot for 5 minutes.
That's 22 minutes apiece. Yes.
I mean, if you just dubbed over and said you have 30 minutes, then that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all you have to do is just say that Frieza said something different in that one part. Yeah. He misspoke. That's all. Look, when you're being evil, you can't be perfect. Well, you have to be perfect, but not in that way.
Exactly.
Yeah. And this arc pulls off what some others don't, in that the end, like, they could have just ended and destroyed everything, and then like someone said, "Wish it all back," and like, okay, fine. Or Xeno, bring it back. Like, oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, a lot of this does get solved by the Dragon Balls. Admittedly.
A lot of it, yeah. I mean, the Dragon Balls always come in at the end to help.
I mean, they came in during the literal middle of the fight, and Frieza and Goku raced to him, and
yes, that was good.
And fucking Vegeta's like, "Hey, Frieza," and then they all get teleported away because Goku's like, "I want everyone away from this planet except us two.
Right.
This is our suicide death ball."
Yeah.
But yeah, you have that amazing fight, and then like you have this like back and forth, and Frieza finally accidentally cuts himself in half. And like as Goku's about to fly away to his ship, Frieza's like, "Please help me."
This is a good part, yeah.
Why should I help you? All the just Goku
Goes
rattles off.
Yep.
And then Frieza's like, "Please," and Goku gives him a little bit of energy. It's like, "Do with that what you will. Go think about your fucking life." Da 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 da. As he's flying around, Frieza tries one last blast, and I'll always remember this in my mind. Goku going, "You fool!" Boom, and it's just. And then he escapes.
It summarizes what's great about Goku too, is that like he's a great hero in that he has a good heart, but he also wields a big fucking stick. And like you need that combo to be a great hero, and that whole bit like summarizes it.
Mm-hmm.
Which, like the Cell thing, he sacrificed himself. That was a good idea, but one, it didn't work, and two, he just killed people he just murdered his friends to do it. That didn't help. Okay. Yeah, it kind of summarizes what Dragon Ball as a whole is about, what Goku's about. This cast of characters and all that. And Frieza's history with the Saiyans, gives some gravitas that Cell does not.
And also, Cell is, in my opinion, of these three villains, like the least interesting because of like backstory. It's like I was genetically engineered in a lab from parts of all of you. Literally, like I am part Tien, part Piccolo, part Frieza, part Goku, part etc. etc. None of my moves are my own. None of my things are my own, and I was designed to kill all of you because evil Dr. Man.
Because Red Ribbon Dr. Man.
Red Ribbon Dr. Man, true.
Which makes him like the best Red Ribbon person.
I guess.
In a very technical sense.
Yes, the most successful Red Ribbon android so far. But yeah,
I also enjoy listening to him talk and do his thing the same way with Frieza.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
He's not as twisted as Frieza, but
I kind of missed that. Like I missed the Piccolo, and because Piccolo's also really fucked up in Dragon Ball as well, where he's like, "I'm gonna fucking enslave the Earth and do all this fucked up shit."
That's not great.
And murder all your friends and family.
Mm-hmm.
Versus like Cell's like, "I'm gonna blow up the planet and then I don't know, hang out in space, I guess."
There are other planets, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Oh.
What do Cells do? Yeah, right.
I always like wondered. That's another thing I always wondered about Cell. What was Cell's end game? Because like I know what Frieza's end game was. I was like, okay, be Lord Frieza, Galactic Emperor.
Yeah.
I know what Piccolo's end game is. What is Cell's end game? I was like, well, I blew up the planet.
I figured he wanted to just be the strongest. Like, that's the whole point of the Cell games, was like, before I destroy this place, send me your best.
So what does he do after, though?
Then he goes finds the next planet, and holds another Cell games, and he creates that ring. That's my thought.
He makes it perfectly this time.
yeah, right.
Lordy.
Yeah, okay. You know what? Yeah, you sold me. I love Cell. Cell is my favorite villain, and I love whenever I play any Dragon Ball fighting game, I always, when I do like when I want to like test a character out or anything, I always set it at the Cell games.
Cell's great.
That's I love that map. That's great. And but Frieza's arc really ties into the themes of the show in general and the backstories of everyone, and
it's just fucking, it's the most fucking iconic transformation in all of anime, and like, you know, you have all these moments that are like,
he gives that speech.
Yeah, you know, you get that good ass speech from Goku, and you get a lot of good moments from Frieza, and you know, like Piccolo's whole arc, like you get a little bit of every character up to this point. Like my problem with Cell is like Cell, and like I love Cell as like once again he's like number 3 on here.
Yeah,
And like on a personal list, he'd still be in my top 5. My problem with Cell is like is the fact that he is a parts of a bunch of other different characters, and like a lot of his best moments are independent of him. You could have inserted a lot of people in there with the same abilities and powers, you know. And I think that he does have some of the best moments. You know, he has Final Flash. He has you know, the instant transmission Kamehameha. He has you know, his fight with Goku is really good and well animated.
I will say I don't like not garlic. I don't like the Cell Junior bits.
They're creepy. They're gross.
I don't like them. When they would send you in Budokai, that's like, all right, fight 5 garlic or 5 Cell Juniors. I'm like, I don't want to fucking do this.
Yeah, the noise they make.
Yeah, no, I hate those guys.
It's very uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's like
make me very
Japanese anime version of Minions in my mind. It's not quite that bad, but
yeah, I get what you're saying though.
It's
uncomfortable.
Not a fan.
It's super uncomfortable.
Whereas Frieza's like the Ginyu Force, which is at worst tolerable.
Piccolo just rolls up by himself.
Piccolo's just Piccolo.
Piccolo is just like, I don't need henchmen. I'm me. I don't need help.
Did you ever see Dragon Ball Evolution?
No, I did not torture myself with
We
that.
should absolutely do a show where we watch that together and just moan in pain. Because I haven't seen it either.
I had a former friend of mine watch that movie, and
on your behalf.
Yeah. Good.
I think we need to do it. I think we need to do it for the good of the channel.
Okay.
I don't want to spend money on it. Hopefully it's streaming somewhere, but
hoping it's streaming somewhere. If not, then
oh well. We'll wait till it is.
Yeah, piracy.
Yeah.
They have to pay me to watch that movie.
Yeah, like even like renting it off Amazon for $4. I don't want to do that.
Even like the time to pirate it is too much.
the risk of like getting like a letter or an email being like, quit doing this for Dragon Ball Evolution. I don't want that on my record.
It's like, whoa, why'd you spend the night in the clink? Oh, I pirated Dragon Ball Evolution.
And then probably say like, at least you pirated it.
Lordy.
Oh god, they made a sequel to Cats and Dogs. Okay, I can't stop. I have to stop looking at this. Okay.
What are you looking at?
I was looking at the IMDb or the Rotten Tomatoes page for Dragon Ball to see if there were any streaming services that offered it for part of the service, and there's not. So,
gotcha.
Yeah, maybe one day when I get like a bonus or something. Maybe when I get this check finally from the government or whatever, we'll say like, all right, $4 of that going to Dragon Ball Evolution. Thank you.
Spending money on a absurdly expensive Switch memory card.
a lot better use of your money. Okay, so all I'm hearing that's left to talk about is Piccolo Jr. over Cell.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Frieza's number 1, and I will drop these two here. Hold on. So I think that Piccolo is more interesting than Cell. I think, yes, he carries a lot of his dad's traits, but he also has a lot of his own shit with him.
Mm-hmm.
And I also think that he is just like inherently a more like like he just feels more menacing at the time and less rushed, and like he's his own thing. And I think his end fight is more interesting because like Piccolo, because Cell's end fight is him getting fucking owned until the last like 20 minutes. You know, it's just like Gohan comes in, transforms, and it's game over until he comes back to life. And then like there were several points in Cell's arc where I'm like, Cell's kind of a bitch. like him literally begging Vegeta to like, let me go transform, let me go transform, let me go get her, please. You won't regret it.
Hey man, that's Vegeta's fault for letting him go.
Yep.
That's some classic pro wrestling Ric Flair heel bullshit. Get on your knees and it's good.
Yeah.
It's a good villain thing. It's obviously Frieza. Obviously, it's more badass that Frieza just was like own the I am the greatest.
And Piccolo did the same thing, but on a smaller, scale, of course.
Yeah.
Like Piccolo just rolled up to that tournament and was just like, you know who I am? My name is Ma Junior, and I'm here to fuck everyone up. And oh look, hey, you know that evil containment wave? I reversed it and I put Kami in a bottle. Oopsies. It's like, oh, you know Krillin, the second strongest of you? I made him forfeit. Oh man, I take Piccolo or I take Goku literally down to his last like hit point, basically. And like he literally barely beats me. And up until that point is the craziest fight in all of Dragon Ball. Yeah. No, it's it's just like like him basically going through like the gauntlet of fighters that are supposed to be the best in the world, just being like, that's cute. And then like several points thinking like, oh, he's won. It's great. It's fantastic.
So I still need to watch it. And I intend to. I'm going to give it. I'm going to give it on this basis alone, which I think the rise of Gohan through this arc is incredible, and it is tainted by where it goes after. Not that what comes after is bad, but just given the direction that it was going, was a wild left turn.
Fair.
And it makes me like at the end of that arc, I'm like, that's the last of that. Okay.
Lordy.
So I'll take it.
I mean, it also has one of my like. Also, the Piccolo fight does have one of, in my opinion, the most underrated attacks in Dragon Ball, and I'm going to throw it on the screen.
Oh, okay.
It is the meteor combination.
It's gonna delay for me for a few seconds, but.
Oh, I really think this is gonna hurt. A lot.
Thanks, Yamcha. Thanks, Yamcha.
That one hurt.
I mean, okay. I mean,
done.
Okay. For the series, I think I imagine up to that point, that's a huge deal. I feel like what I've seen similar stuff that comes after, but I imagine it's based on that slacking.
You gotta remember, at this point, the Kamehameha wave is still a big fucking deal.
Yeah.
Like
Yep. Yep.
You know, like granted, Cell does have that. Cell has the first like off the planet beam in his saga with the Final Flash.
Right. Oh,
Like
that was such a good. Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
All right. Yep. I'm good with this list.
All right, so final ranking we have. Final ranking we have the Black Star Dragon Balls, Garlic Jr., the Red Ribbon Army, Android Super 17,
Mm-hmm.
Post Goku Black Filler, Resurrection F, the Black Dragons, Goku Black, Pilaf, Baby, Beerus, the Otherworld Tournament and Adult Gohan, 6 vs. 7 Tournament, Namek, Androids, Boo, Tien, King Piccolo, Tournament Power, World Tournament, Saiyan Saga, Cell, Piccolo, Frieza.
Yeah.
I mean, Frieza did get his own metal song, so I mean,
That's fair.
come on. All right, guys.
I think that's it.
That was a good one.
That was a fun one.
We had a good time. That was a fun one to do. It was fun to discuss one of, if not the best anime ever made.
That'll get a lot of anime fans mad at us, but I don't mind.
Fucking come at me, nerds. Come at me, nerds.
Oh my
What's
God.
better? Name a better anime.
I don't know. Some people say I don't know. I'm just gonna list Cowboy Bebop.
Arguable.
I'm sure. Obviously there's a huge group that goes for Naruto. There's a group that goes for One Piece. Then there's the current group that's going after like My Hero Academia.
Get them kids out of here.
Which Dan seems to be into My Hero.
They're like 14.
I mean, Dan mentally maybe.
Dan is.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I don't know. It's certainly the one that had a huge ass impact on us.
And like anime and the world, I feel as a whole.
The reason Mario has that crazy ass hair in the new DLC game or whatever is because of Dragon Ball. The reason Sonic has a transformation into yellow energy with his quills raised is because of Dragon Ball. Like,
that's one of the most interesting parts about the transformation. Part of the reason it exists is they wanted to save time on inking.
What do you mean?
Like in the manga.
As opposed to what?
As opposed to you have to ink in black hair, bro.
Oh, I see what you're saying. The hair.
Yeah, like you have to ink in black hair versus
that's true.
like
but
gold, you just have to do the line work.
Yeah, but at least with the black hair, it was like, yeah, you would save money on ink, and I get that for the reason enough. But then, like, when you have blonde hair, you have to actually draw the hair.
And also, yeah, but that's
like on the inside. That's less ink.
And less time, because it's a lot harder to ink that in.
That makes a lot more sense in a pre-computer world, which is when it was done.
Yes, I should fucking clarify that as well.
Yeah.
Because the shit was made in the 80s.
Yep. Good stuff.
Anyway, y'all, we'll be back tomorrow. With some Halo.
We're playing Halo because we love Halo.
We love Halo so much. And you guys have yourself a good night. We love y'all. You're beautiful people.
Yep. Talk to you on Discord. Talk to you through social media.
Bye, y'all.
See ya.
Hi, Ray.